So yeah, here we are with the next chapter of the Mamool Ja Rep. So we're going to be getting it to the next reputation level. Last time the crops that we got our first yield of crops. So the first yield has been gotten, but they were having some problems with insects, and our scientist friend she suggested from Chilean, she suggested that maybe they needed a companion plant that would help ward off the insects, and we were just like, why not a companion seedkin in terms of the branch bearers who are actually, you know, plants and not actually birds. And so our good old friend Revolja here was just like, all right, I'm a Dopro, we are like master beast tamers. I'm gonna go tame a beast with my friggin' Dopro magics and whatever have you like that, and like trust and the power of trust. And so we've recruited the branch bearers to help repel insects and stuff like that. And we can also get a branch bearer mount. Now normally I wait till the end of a reputation to pick up everything, but I do like the branch bearer mount, so we're just gonna, we have enough and we can buy it now, so we're gonna pick it up here. Where's the good old branch bearers? Here we go. The branch bear is employed as a companion plant in Golgoma, where it protects crops by deterring pests with its etheric emissions. In the past, the species was so aggressive that it was known to actively hunt animals for sustenance, but the Dropper people succeeded in their domestication. Truly, a more effective deterrent could not be imagined, Elfino. Summon for your branch bear. It looks like a bird, flies like a bird, and cries like a bird. Then it could be a predatorial seedkin disguised as a bird. Look at this little ostrich motherfucker. And then we fly. Very cool mount, very cool mount. Okay, so let's see where the story goes from here with the Volja. A Hubigo's return. Interesting. Are we getting more people coming back from Tuliolo? Because Revolja himself returned from Tuliolo when he heard that, you know, Mamook had abandoned the old ways of the Blessed Siblings because he couldn't stand the zealotry here. And he was just like, he wants to see Mamook thrive for the Mamool Ja, so he came back, and him and his childhood friend Kagilja are helping out with the place. Concern is her playing on Revolja's face. The branch bearers have settled in nicely. This is the voice that we gave this guy. Those pesky bugs are gone, and our next harvest is well on its way. Only local beasts have been encroaching upon Golma recently, threatening our workers and trampling our crops. We've taken immediate action, of course. I asked Gotolja, that's our friend from the side questing here, if he could develop some kind of repellent, like the two you once did for wild wyvers during the side questing. I was about to go and pick up the prototype. Since you're here, why don't you come along? All right, prototype for beast repellent. Okay, hold on. How far is this in? Okay, let's mount up. Mount roulette form of... Oh, the branch bearer. Fitting. Fitting mount roulette. Alright, Revolja, anything else to say? Gotolja has been of incredible help. Not only does he manufacture our garden equipment, he even fashions research tools for Angier. Kelvin, now this is a pleasant surprise. You look well. You too, my friend. I reworked the old smoke bombs into traps and that issue smoke for an extended period, allowing ample time for our farmers to flee if necessary. But these are only a stopgap. Able-bodied fighters patrolling the area would do a better job for security, if you ask me. That may be so, but we can't spare any of our workers. We may well have to try recruiting Mamool Ja who moved to Tuliolo, like me. I thought some of our wyvers could double up as battle wyvers. A lot of them were just like, our wyvers are trained for battle, but I guess maybe not. Don't want to overwork the wyvers. Since you got a knack for convincing people, I'd like you to join me. My first stop will be Exaltation, so stop by when you have a moment. Alright, good. Told you. Anything else to say? Off he goes. He's always been earnest, that one. It's just a matter of conveying his thoughts coherently to others. He doesn't speak very well, but he's very earnest. He's a good lad. Alright, I guess we're going to Tuliolo then to try to convince some Mamool Ja. Any ones that might be homesick or feel like, hey, maybe there's better prospects in the forest now. Perhaps we can prosper there. All right, over this a ways. Convivial citizen? Oh, Final Fantasy, freaking word of the day. Convivial. Meaning of an atmosphere or event friendly, lively, and enjoyable. Of a person, cheerful and friendly. Jovial. Okay. I'm relieved to see you hailing whole. When you said you were returning to Mamool, I didn't know what to think. There's a friend. Ah, you're here. I was just catching up with an old friend. In fact, he was kind enough to direct me to Mamool Ja, a fellow expatriate from Mamool. Normally, Mamool Ja works as a bodyguard, but as luck would have it, he's relaxing by down the ripple this morning. Let's go and find him. Alright, friend. Any friend of Mamool Ja's friend of mine? Hell, there should be somewhere near down ripple. Take care of Mamool Ja, won't ya? Well, indeed. Where did he go? We went up this way? Okay, alright, let's go. Also, hold on to a all jazz go hard. Okay. This is Mamool Ja, one of the finest fighters I know. I hope you'll hear us out. Hello. We're here to recruit some able-bodied fighters to guard farmland. Well, aren't I popular today? Wait, I know you. You're the Dawn Servant's right-hand woman. Right-hand woman, I'm amongst others, yeah, maybe, yeah. I was with her entourage, yeah. With the vow of resolve. Even you, Mamool Ja. I had no idea Kelvin was such a celebrity. Well, we participated in the Rite of Ascension, whatever, you know? Celebrity doesn't begin to describe it. At least not among us mercenary types. To become a fighter like Kelvin Light, recognized by the Vow of Resolve herself, is a dream for no few of us. Wow, okay. Listen, we've seen her fight. It was crazy. Our renown has really spread that far. I mean, I heard that she went. That the Vow of Resolve went across the sea to find this fighter. That's how renowned she is. Across the salt. So, what do I owe this honor, Mamool Ja? I thought you'd gone back to Mamool. I have, and I want you to return with me. Don't take it the wrong way, but even if Mook has changed, I still prefer the freedom of Tuliolo to that dismal forest. That's fair. Besides which, you can eat here. Truly eat. And Jewel just doesn't compare to what the city can offer. They probably have a lot of wide array of different foods and stuff like that they get in via trade. Well, maybe if Mamool gets into the trade business more and we have our own crops, perhaps Mamool can see a bunch of different offerings as well. But we're just getting started, so you can't expect that yet, so it's fair that he doesn't want to join us. But if you would think of maybe seeing something like that from a mook, then perhaps join in on us early to make it so. Well, that's the whole point. We have more vegetables than ever, and we're still planning to add more. We're talking about Mamook, yes? Aren't we? Start from the beginning, my friend. Maybe start at the beginning, Mamool Ja. Yeah, or did you mention the gainery? Maybe start at the beginning, Mamool Ja. That's what I first thought. Oh, that's right. He doesn't know yet. Let me explain. Right, so yeah, now we have a whole bunch of vegetables, but the reason we have a whole bunch of vegetables, you see, here's our plan. Beaver and Boba, two idiots. Yeah, a lack of a break in the communication there. Well, color me impressed. I'm a mook that not only grows something of an jewel, but works with outsiders to do so. Exactly. We need to protect what we've worked so hard to build. Won't you help us? Fine. Since you're this invested, I'll go and give it a look. But if I'm forced to eat even a single Najul, I'm out of there. Yeah, I get it. I've had too much Najul in my entire life. It's been only Najul. Fair enough. Goma is a sight to behold, though. You won't regret this. Is he gonna bring a couple of other mercenaries with him, or like, is that it? Okay, all right, that might be it. All right, back to Yaktael. Where is the nearest Ethernet shard? Oh, it's right here. Excellent. And we'll teleport over to Mamook. Okie dokers. Mount Roulette. Form of a crocodile. Alligator, crocodile, potato, potato. Up, Angier's here. Angier, yo, what up? I just had the honor of meeting Mamool Ja. Having an ally of his stature is reassuring indeed. He extra tall? Alright, I wanted to double check. Kagilja is right, yeah. Because the horns, the lady, Buniwa, I don't think have like the couple of horns, and then they have the little curly tails, whereas the male Buniwa do not. And then for the Hubigo, the females also don't have the horn, and then they have a little bit more of like a fan, I guess, on the tail. All right, where'd they go? Oh, they're admiring the fields. Some of our crops are still young, but we have this much variety thriving so vigorously. It's a wellspring of hope. By the gods, there isn't a Najul in sight. Now I understand your excitement. This is an unprecedented achievement for Mamook. Isn't it? We need to shore up our defenses, and that's where you come in. What do your eyes see that mine don't? In terms of, our defenses and whatever. A weak fence, for starters. Yeah, it's kind of got a wood, got a lot of gaps in it. You have supplies and tools to reinforce them, I hope. The tools I'll take care of. And Kelwyn is as good a gatherer as you'll find. Any supplies we need, she'll procure. I'm a jack of many trades. Not. Then I'd have you bring a supple ivy for the new barriers. You should be able to find some around ankle deep. We'll apprise Angier of our plan. Once you have the supplies, we can deliver them directly to her. We're counting on you. Alright, it would be probably like rock or something like that if I was a miner. God help me if I know what it would be if it were Fisher. Doing these on Fisher is kind of hilarious because it'd just be like, hey, can you get me a fish? Don't ask how it'll help with the barriers. I don't know, oil or something. Okay, Mount Roulette, form of Omega weapon. Oh, hey, Plains. You need help? You're doing fates again? Oh, no. Caught in the fates once more? Well, best of luck to you. Hope you get lucky with your Atma drops. Fish is fish bones for fence. I feel like fish bones aren't very strong. I feel like the fish bones aren't very strong. But I mean, who am I to tell? Maybe Fish and Yak to L built different. The bones are strong according to the quest. Oh, you've done the actual quest? That's what they say, fish bones? I see. Yak to L fish built different. Strong fish. Miner's probably like some sort of rock or something for the fence then. Alright, we're here to gather some strong ivy. Tough vine ideal for crafting barriers. Alright. Mount Roulette, form of the fat chokibo bishop. Built different, strong but stupid orc fish. I see. Alright, we're almost back. I love how once again we have like the separate baits. The cake to make the chokibo fly on his tiny little wings, and then on the regular running we use the gissel greens. Alright. Where did our friends go, I wonder? Hold on. Just wondering if they're sitting anywhere we can talk to them in. Don't see them in the near vicinity, so let's talk to Angier. Angier? Welcome back. I understand we're reinforcing our fences. That we are. With vines. Lovely. I believe this is precisely what Mamool Ja described. A sturdy wall will solve our problems. Oh, there we go. Nice stone wall. I feel like stone made the most sense if we were miner. Oh my god, look, we have more different kinds of crops. Nice. Some of them have like the slight glow to them, like the Najul does. Look at these guys excitedly handing out fruits and stuff like that. I'm surprised by how many Mamool Ja's associates hearken to his call. Okay, so he did bring some associates. Thanks to their patrols, our granary feels safer than ever. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. Beasts should no longer trouble us, and come harvest time, we should have more than enough people to lend a hand. Our little farmland continues to grow. I'll admit, the glow of our yield surprised me at first, but closer inspection revealed that these plants mirror a jewel in their reaction to the etheric environment. Their appearance has no negative effects on nutrients or palatability. They've got a little ethereal glow to them. Seems not all plants though. This kind though. But just like the Najul is a little bit iridescent and blue with the peel. More Mamool Ja expatriates have now gathered in Golgoma to protect its precious bounty. It looks like we got cucumbers or zucchinis or something down there too. These look like eggplant. Given the regularity of harvests, a space has been allocated for the trade of fresh produce. This can only bode well for the Mamool Ja and their dietary repertoire. Hell yeah. Alright, you've achieved respected reputation with the farmers of Golgoma. And we're going to have our bonus quests available. Thank you for coming with me to convince Mamool Ja. I have higher hopes than ever. Now that we have more manpower, I'll have to think up what else can be done for the granary. Hell yeah. So we got a proper stone fencing, some guards. Some guards here as well. Help defend. Nice. Hold on, let's go around the branch bearer. Very fitting. And then these haven't borne fruit yet, but I imagine these will probably be the next ones to start fruiting or something like that. These look like it could be some sort of fruit tree. I don't know about this one. So yeah, we started with like the radishes and the different types of like cabbages here, whatever have you. And then these ones over here, we got either zucchini or cucumber, and then eggplant, and then whatever cool glowy fruit this is over here. So it looks like we'll probably... This looks like watermelon. Maybe watermelon is growing here. Watermelon and pumpkin. A lot of different fruits. Maybe this one will be the last one to blossom. We're going in a clockwise order, perhaps? The clockwise order, it seems. So pumpkins and watermelons next. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. I love looking at our little farmland grow. Oh, here's Mamool Ja. Hey, my dude, thank you for coming and joining us. Just as Mamool Ja promised, we've got something other than a jewel to chew on. Now it's just a matter of earning our keep. Oh yeah, thank you, dude. Got some shelves and stuff like that over here. Some little starters. Obviously, this is just the beginning with the granary, but they'll need more farmland. Ooh, this person is new. Look, they got a little market set up. This is the market area. Whatever these glowy types of fruits are, cucumber, everything like that, so they can sell it now. Mamool Ja. Is it really all right to take these? I never thought I'd see the day when such a beautiful vegetable could be had at market. Yeah, it is, man. Listen, we're doing it from Mamook. Of course it's okay to take these. Hopefully there will be more coming. And these are all goods produced right here in Mamook. And maybe you can trade them for other goods and then get even more of an array in your diet. I love this quest line. So wholesome. So wholesome. Look, we got somebody carrying some of the fruits over here in the crates. Our harvest. It yields well. Let's talk again to Angier back here, see if she has anything else to say, and then we'll go do our round of dailies. Angier, how goes back here? I'm impressed by the Hubigo Patrol's eagerness to drive off errant beasts and assist in the Gainery's labor-intensive needs. I can hardly carry anything heavier than research texts, so I often find myself relying upon their kindness. I must think of a suitable way to show my thanks. Such a good lass. Such a good lass. Angier, we are blessed to have you here. Tell me your story one day. Tell me your story one day. Maybe because we recruited some Hubigo this time, and we recruited Dopro the first time for some of the wyvers and stuff like that, maybe next time we'll recruit some Buniwa for some magic-related thing. We shall see, we shall see. But yeah, let's see. Kidgilja, how are you doing? Do you have anything else to say in this matter?
Hubigo Patrol has also been assisting with our Najul. We've been so short-handed recently that the extra help is invaluable.
So I've been helping all around the different farmlands. You keep hearing the name as Dotbro, I mean. And just imagining someone who's super into dots.
The dots, bro.
But yeah, no, Dop Pro with the piece. That's the name of the Beast Tamer clan of Hubigo. Sorry, the Beast Tamer clan of Mamool Ja are the Dopro. Dop. Anyway. Kagilja, let's get some stuff. So all tools maintenance, this is to get stuff to help maintain tools. We're getting something to help with some anti-rust ancient. Healing the fields. Maintaining the soil's quality. So we're getting some stuff for fertilizer. Stems the brakes. This is picking up some of the jewel stems to see what they can do with them. And then I don't know, we'll switch to minor. Do these ones on minor. Fruit of friendship. Gagilja needs help with a special harvest. Have you ever eaten a branch... Oh, sorry, wrong voice.
Have you ever eaten a branch bearer's fruit?
The branch bearers have fruit?
A hunter of the Brethren of Brax.
Oh, from the other side quest. Those are the hunters that protect the forest.
I've been speaking to recently has admitted to a craving for its sweet and tart flavor. In the spirit of our growing friendship, I thought it might be nice to gift him one. We have branch bearers right here in Gokulma, after all, and clever hands like yours for harvesting, assuming you don't mind helping. You should find some berry-bearing birds wandering the granary. Once you've picked a nice big one, please deliver it directly to our sweet-toothed friend in Brax.
Interesting. And then a welcoming fragrance. Kagilja seeks your aid in further improving Gokulma.
Things around here have become so much busier than when we began, eh, Kerwin? Even the Brethren of Brax have been known to stop by and stay a while. It's proven a great sport for them to interact with our customers from Mamook. Which is why I want you to go one step further and make the Gateway a place where everyone can feel welcomed and relaxed. To that end, I spoke with one of our visitors and learned that the Chabrol use a pleasing aroma to create a restful atmosphere.
Okay, we're gonna get some incense, light a candle.
Should you happen to be in the area, I'm told you can find deposits of aromatic salt north of the dirigible landing.
Yes, we're on the minor. We're in the minor, probably like herbs or something like that.
A few pinches should be enough for us to create a welcoming fragrance.
And then vital vegetables. Gagilcha would have you collect ingredients for a botanical tonic.
The crops are coming along nicely for the most part, but I'm a little concerned for the few plants that aren't thriving quite as much. I see some yellowing leaves here and there, some slow growers and the like, so after discussing the matter with Angier, we've decided to make a vitalization tonic, and I would like your help with gathering one of the prime ingredients. If you're in the vicinity of Ankleteeth, you should be able to find deposits of mineral dust we need. What's your step out there?
All right. Let's go then. Let's go back on the botanist. I'll start with the ones we had there. Mount Roulette, form of doggo. I was playing, so you may have been binge watching Charlie videos while farming fates earlier. Can't wait to see how destroyed your recommends is. What is Charlie videos? I live under a rock. Oh, I forgot there's like the little multicolored fireflies that occasionally pop out. Moist Critical. Oh, I've heard of that channel. Yeah. That's me whenever I'm looking into something specific and I pull up a whole bunch of videos bad and I'm just like, oh, well, there goes my feed for a little while. It's gonna probably recommend me a bunch of these videos, or accidentally click onto different video once and watch it for 2 seconds and then keep getting those types of videos in the feed. I think there's a way to stop that from happening though. Oh, Mount Roulette, form of pink rat. Okay, so that was the jewel. And it looks like the minor one. Just make sure everything's on the map here. Okay, yeah. Do the loops around. What is this mount from? This is from the variant dungeon, the Silly Subterrane. From doing all of the different paths. It's one of the bosses in there. And then it flies with its tail because that's where the magic is. That's where the magic is. Apparently, the lore is that it was a familiar to, like, I think Nanamo's mom or something. Perhaps you should variant dungeon at some point. You haven't done the variant dungeons? They're a delight. And that's just that. This is just from the regular version, and it's pretty. You can do it solo. You can do it solo, and I don't know. I find them a lot of fun. I really hope that we get a variant dungeon here in Dawntrail. They said probably there would be a variant dungeon, but I mean, when they were talking about what would be included in the expansion during the fan fest and stuff. All right, Mount Roulette, form of lizard. Yeah, we haven't they haven't announced anything about it. So I imagine if we are going to be getting one, we're probably just going to be getting one. As opposed to, you know, Endwalker, we got 3. Endwalker, we got 3, but maybe they wanted, you know, a bunch to start with. I mean, this time we got a Chaotic Alliance raid, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the Chaotic Alliance raid. But the variant dungeons are really, I love them so much because they're a great way to, like, do a lot of world building. And, like, expand on the lore. And send us to places we haven't been yet. Or, you know, some little interesting, you know, niches in the lore that maybe they wouldn't get to for an entire expansion, but we'd love to see anywhere, really. And sometimes, apparently, they can be pretty important because the Aloe, you know, the Aloe variant dungeon, you know, had some significance in Dawntrail in terms of the people of the South Sea Isles. You've done the one with the Nam in the sewers, but that's it? Oh, okay. The other ones are much better. They're really great. And yeah, I think you might have to do all of the paths in for Nanamo's one to not only finish out the story, but also to get the mount, probably. I think. I don't quite remember. I think it was doing all the paths that get you the mount. It was something like that. All right, Utmo plant oil. All paths? Okay, thank you, Biz. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure that was it, but like, I'm just like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I can't actually remember. I can't actually remember. But yeah, sometimes it's not for everybody, the variant dungeons, but they're definitely, when they were introduced, they quickly became some of my favorite content. As a lore nerd and a slight puzzle enjoyer. And a puzzle enjoyer, got some of the puzzly aspects to it. Sometimes it can get a little repetitive, because the first boss is always the same. Or sometimes you need to do the same path a couple of times to get the different areas, but otherwise it's really good. Alright, and then we got the aromatic salts here that we're picking up. Alright, Mount Roulette, form of Ninetales. Alright, we got one more here to get. I think. Oh, and we also have to get fruit from the branch bearers. Whoop. Hopefully we'll see if we have to teleport to somewhere to get that. Should have probably picked the fruit up from the branch bearers first, because we probably have to maybe go to Eekbrax and give that to somebody. And give that to somebody. Whoop. Went a little bit far there, almost. This is for the fertilizer. Boom, shaky-lucky. Now we're led form of... Oh, the fat chocobo again. Okay, hold on. Alright, motorcycle this time. It's like, let's change it up. I don't even know what motorcycle is this. Where did I get this motorcycle? I can't remember. Got your last Atmo? Hell yeah, congratulations. Nice. Glad you got some good drops. I've been doing fates here in Yakdel for a little bit, and I haven't seen that much drop from here yet. But yeah, after this, I'll probably take a second to refill my water, and then we'll go out. I'll go out and do a little bit of Occult Crescent before we end today. Just a wee bit. All right, let's go pick up that branch bearer fruit. I forgot the branch bearer fruit. All right, here we go. These are the fruiting branch bearers, apparently. They haven't made it visually different. Oh, hold on. We're on the wrong one. We picked this up as a minor. Hello, friend. Don't mind me. We're sharing in the bounty. Quick-wee! You pluck the heavy fruit from the branch bearer, much to its apparent relief. Relief, apparently. Deliver the freshly picked gift to the waiting sweet-toothed hunter. Who is... Up, yep, all the way in Ixbrax. Okay, whoop. Could have handed this in when we were doing it. Now we'll just have to teleport back and forth real quick. Forgot to pick up the fruit first. Could have done it when we were doing a loop around the zone. Here we are. Come from the granary, have you? That we have. Ripened branchberry, a heavy fruit harvested from the Gokgoma branch bearer. The more you know. Oh, you brought the branchberry just as Kagilja promised. Many amongst the brethren are fond of the taste, but we rarely partake from the lower forest where the branch bearers roam. I'll have to visit Kagilja and return the favor with a gift from my own. Yay, trade. Promoting trade between the two. A prosperous relationship. All right. Oh, we're like form of. Oh, we're on our island sanctuary bicycle again.
Whee!
All right, and now let's hand the rest of these in. Fruit of Friendship.
You delivered the fruit, then. The hunter mentioned they were a favorite amongst the Chaparral, and I'm glad to hear he was pleased with it. We Mamool Ja find the flavor a touch too sour, and so usually mix them into a sweet drink made from crushed jewel.
Oh, okay, the more you know, the more you know.
Seeing as our neighbors enjoy the taste straight from the branch, however, we'll have to remember to set a portion of the harvest aside.
All right, all right. Complete. And then a welcoming fragrance.
Can I assume you brought our aromatic ingredient?
That I have. A naturally occurring salt infused with pleasant smelling vegetable oils.
I thought as much. I smelled such a pleasant scent as you approached. Does that mean both Chaparral and Mamool Ja are fond of similar scents? We spent so many years in conflict over our differences, but I wonder what else we might have in common.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Appreciating a comic fragrance is something I'd never considered until the brethren began their visits. Each of our cultures has much to learn from the other.
Hell yeah. And then...
Any luck finding the tonic ingredient?
Mineral dust. It says this powdery substance is rich in vital minerals.
Yes, perfect. It will do nicely, thank you. The tonic we make will help maintain the health of the plants themselves. We improved their surroundings, enriching the soil, adding compost, repelling insects and such, but nurturing the vegetables directly was something we were missing.
Alrighty. And then we got more to hand in over here on Botanist. Also, Plainsy said, want to see a cute hood your sister crocheted for you a while back? Oh, hell yeah. Crocheted? Nice. I never really got into like knitting or crocheting, but my mom knits and my aunt crochets. My aunt's really good at crocheting. Like she makes a bunch of different things from different patterns and stuff like that. Like she made this really cute little like crocheted like mouse, and then like a little crocheted like whale for my for I guess it would be her grand nephew. Our one of my cousins recently had a baby, little baby boy. Deemed it here for later. I thank you. Oh, yeah, I have Discord pulled up. I can look at it. Oh, a Pokemon hoodie. Nice. Hell yeah. I'm a big fan of Umbreon just because I really like the yellow and the black. The Espeon one is really cool too. Hold on, I'll show you guys what we're looking at. Because it doesn't have any info or anything like that on it. This is for the pattern. This is for the pattern. Aren't those great? The Umbreon, I would be a big fan of the Umbreon one. Very adorable. Very adorable. The Umbreon Shiny is so dang good. Yeah. Umbreon Shiny goes blue. For those who don't know. The Espeon Shiny is like an alien green, which isn't as nice in my personal opinion. But for some reason, they like that color because I think Jolteon is also green. All right, and then we can hand in the remainder of these ones. All right, this one for the logs, for the fertilizer, and then this one for the jewel stems. And she's trying to craft textiles from those. And then I forgot we gotta hand in this one over here first. Now we're let form of orb. Osma orb. Alright, so this is for the tools upkeep. Now we're like form of my Chaotic Alliance raid pedestal. I really like this one. Well, hard earned. Hard earned. I really did like the Chaotic Alliance raid. If anybody ever is just like, let's do some Chaotic Alliance raid, I'll be like, hell yeah, but I'll probably be super rusty at this point. Alright, then this was the last one to hand in. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna keep chipping away at this one. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see. Just want to see how many days. We might make it in time. I think we will make it in time to, if I remember to do it every day, we might be able to do another reputation update come Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. If not, well, maybe we'll save it for next Tuesday again. But yeah, once again, the reputations continue to be super wholesome. And I look forward to seeing where this one will go next time. I'm imagining we've recruited some Dopro, we've recruited some Huiyo, we're going to recruit some Buniwa next. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, or maybe recruiting Kigilja that one time counted. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love our little garden. I love our little garden. Our farmland.